back, and if they like this, they're gonna go back and visit his old shit.
Word.
You know what I mean? Which is extra dope. I hope a tape or something comes out of this where we get maybe 10 songs or 7 songs, whatever.
You don't think this is just gonna be a Lucy?
It might be. He didn't mention anything of album, nothing.
Well, he said that. What was the joint that's supposed to be coming out? He's been working this shit for like 2 years.
What, his next album?
Yeah, what's this shit called?
Street King.
Street King. He's the Street King Immortal. He said that shit's still coming out.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Ski Mask way.
Yeah. Fifth, always anything G Unit put out, I'm checking for it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna play a couple more seconds. Hold on.
Go ahead, bump that shit.
Look at me now, nigga. Pull up, get your push and drop top. We roll out. Y'all niggas ain't shit. They look act like they ain't know. They know.
Just the beat, everything.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this shit right here, bro.
Yeah, he killed that.
No, y'all definitely gotta check this out.
Jeremiah killed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Don Q Killer Season. Speaking of more music, before we keep going. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the whole so much music to come out? Like, is it impossible now to consume everything that comes out? Like, I know for me personally, sometimes there's just not enough time in the day. Even if I was to stay up 24 hours a day, there's not enough time to consume everything that comes out. Like, for instance, on Friday by itself, Crooked dropped an album, which we're going to talk about later. Yep. And so did Status Selector, right? You got to pick and choose
what you're going to
listen to at when and when you're going to listen to. You got 50 Cent dropping, like everybody, Metro Boomin and Big Sean, like a whole bunch of projects. Like,
plus what just came out last week,
right? So how do you personally balance being able to listen to everything and still do everything you want to do throughout the day and whatnot?
I listen to everything in my car.
Yeah,
in my car. On my way to work, I got like a 40-minute commute,
right?
30. So nowadays that's a whole
album. Yeah.
So one album there, one album back. I get to the crib, I'm chilling. I listen to another album.
Yeah.
On my break, if I really want to hear some shit on my, if I'm at work on my break, I go bump some shit.
Right.
Music is really in between. You know what I mean? Like, I have to be doing something to listen.
Right.
Sometimes I'll sit down and just chill. Like, if I'm really interested in the project,
right,
I'll just fucking zone out, lights off, headphones on, and just rock out.
Yeah, it's hard for me though, because with everything I got going on, between work, family, and whatnot, it's just hard for me to find that little pocket to be able to just sit there and actually listen. Because you can put it on in the background and listen to it, but you're not really paying attention.
Like, I need to hear everything.
Right. And it's for me, it's like the only time I consume music would be maybe on my ride to work, but mostly when I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? But even then, there's certain music that you gotta listen to be not gonna be to be able to work out, but that you want to listen to keep you amped.
Yeah, you ain't listening to no slow.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
So, but back to the Don Q Killer Season. Would you?
I fuck with it.
Yeah,
I fuck with Q.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think he's getting bigger now.
You think so?
He just caught a gun charge, actually.
Yeah, that's the
he real.
rollout. You know what I mean?
He real. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shouts to him for that. Keeping a real New York out here.
Better be careful with that shit. See what
I fuck with it.
Mill.
Yeah, true. We're going to get to that later. I fuck with it, though. I fuck with the intro. The intro of the video is Killer Season, the movie.
Right.
I don't know why that shit didn't get no Oscars, but it's whatever, because that's one of the greatest movies ever. Period. Hell Rel still had the braids in that shit.
Word.
Don't sleep.
No.
But don't sleep. Hell Rel told the best lies, dog, in hip hop. Hell Rel, the best liar.
Yeah,
ever.
he might.
Lies were.
He
up
might have
there.
that crown.
He was like up there with the walls doing 360s and shit. Like,
yeah,
he was up there with the lies. Man.
Yeah, you right.
Don't sleep.
1000%.
But the song is fire. I think Q came with the bars. The beat is cool.
Right.
It's just typical Don Q shit. Like,
right.
If you fuck with that boom bap shit, like that's
it.
That's the new shit.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. He's on a tear, and he's gonna be one on a come up to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because he could quite possibly carry New York and carry the East Coast, to the next level.
He's doing what MA should have done.
Why are you always taking a dig on MA, man?
I'm not, but am I lying though?
You might not be lying, but do you got to take that stab?
Yeah, because they from the same city.
Yeah,
and they rapped exactly the same. They
Not
both got the
exactly
same
same.
skill.
yeah,
They both got the same skill level.
All
So
right, I'll give you that.
you know what I mean? Like, she had the bigger record, but he's doing what he should be doing more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So speaking of gun charges getting caught,
Yeah.
Meek Mill,
Yeah.
bail got denied.
Yep.
How you feeling about that?
I really don't care. I'm not in jail. It's not me. Like, you shouldn't be riding dirt bikes in the middle of the street, my nigga. Like,
It was for a video, B. It was for a video.
Did you
He
have
had
permits?
permissions.
If he had permits, he wouldn't be in jail. Straight up.
Nah,
Clearly,
I
you
don't know
have
about the
permits.
permits. I don't think he'd had the permits.
You need permits. You can't just be riding dirt bikes shirtless with niggas on the back.
Even if it's for a video.
Even if you don't have permits, nigga, you can't just be out there doing shit.
So why?
You already know you got the target on your back, dog. You already know. Why are you doing shit that you know is gonna get you fucked up?
Right.
Why? You put yourself in that position.
I don't know, B. I feel some type of way with it because it was something that the cops were there. If they were going to arrest him, they should have arrested him at that point. No, they wait 2 days later or the next day when he's at some charity event doing shit for the kids to come through and
I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, and come through and fucking.
Like, if you're gonna do it then. I think that part is fucked up. I think the judge just has a chip
vendetta
on her shoulder. For
She
him.
absolutely has a vendetta against him.
So I mean, it's fucked up. But again, nigga, it all stems back to the mistakes you made.
Yeah, but how long do you hold a person accountable for those mistakes?
You should have never made
when
them
he
mistakes.
he paid. First of all, if I'm understanding anything correctly, this happened when he was 18, 19 years old. Mm-hmm. Right? He's like 30 something now. Mm-hmm. Right? The charges were, it was something that he was never convicted for. Mm-hmm. Right? It's probation. Mm-hmm. So you're on probation,
and you're still doing wild shit.
No, but hold up. But you're on probation for. What I think he's 31, so let's say 11, 12 years,
Right.
12 years of probation. Yo, you can't even get a traffic ticket. Like, that's how bad this shit is, right? I mean, in 12 years, how many traffic tickets have you gotten?
Not many.
Yeah, well, I've gotten a couple speeding tickets in 12
I've never
years.
gotten arrested for guns.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
Yeah, me neither. But that's
Like,
not the
it's
life. You ain't
just-
from Philly neither.
Nah, but niggas where I come from have guns.
Gun wave in New Haven.
I know a lot of niggas with guns and that shoot niggas. I wasn't one of them niggas. Like, bro, like, especially if you know that you got some shit fucked up, why are you putting yourself in that position? Not to mention, you rap about guns, bitches, money, and drugs.
Yeah.
That's not helping your case, my dude.
Nah, but I mean,
You can't fucking come out here and fucking preach to the world that you sell dope, you do this, you do that, and then you go to court and you're like, oh, I was just playing.
no, it's not even about I was just playing, but at the same time, you can definitely not live your raps. I mean, 90% of rappers don't live their
No,
raps.
they don't, but you shouldn't be on probation rapping about it.
You shouldn't be on probation for 12 years, B.
You shouldn't, but he was doing shit that made him get on there.
Nah.
Like, if you're on probation and you chilling and you're not rapping about bitches, drugs, money, and guns, they probably will take you out probation when your shit's up. But if you're on TV riding dirt bikes with no shirt with niggas on the back rapping about bitches, drugs, money, and guns, it's not helping your case. Because when you go to court and they ask you what you've been up to, oh, just nothing, and then they play the video of you rapping about bitches, drugs, money, and guns with no shirt riding dirt bikes in the street, then you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
But something has to be said to the fact that his probation officer said he shouldn't be go to jail. The officers at the joint say he shouldn't go to jail. Obviously, the lawyer.
I agree.
And the prosecutor was like all saying, nah, this is not really something we think he should be going to jail for. It's not really an offense, blah, blah, blah. And she still locked his ass up.
I agree.
And then on top of that, denied his bail.
I agree on both sides. I get why.
How do you agree on both? You can't agree on both sides.
I can, because I can see it from the side of the law. You keep doing shit you should not be doing, my nigga. Regardless if you're riding dirt bikes or you stole a pack of gum. You should not be doing shit you know is going to get you fucked up. Especially when you know the judge has it out for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, why would you put yourself in that position? But I do understand that it's too much of a charge. I agree. It's harsh putting him in jail for riding a dirt bike. But on the other side, he shouldn't have been doing it in the first place.
That's kind of a weak argument, though.
It's not a weak argument.
Absolutely.
Nah. If they tell you don't do something and you keep doing it, they keep telling you the stove is hot, don't touch it, and you keep touching it, what the fuck you think is going to happen?
You're going to burn your hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Still.
Like, you on probation, you got to chill. You out here riding dirt bikes, no shirts, rapping about bitches, drugs, money, and guns in the middle of the street.
That's a lot of things to be rapping about.
But that's all he talks about. What else did he talk about?
I don't know, man.
It's a fucked up situation. I agree,
I really think and I'm not Meek Mill's biggest fan.
I'm not either.
You know
I like
what I mean?
his last album though.
Yeah, his last one was okay. His music, it speaks to people and helps people through their things like anybody else to anybody else.
The people who like him rapping about bitches, drugs, money, and guns.
Yeah, but I think he's getting a raw. Again, I kind of hear what you're saying about seeing both sides of it because, you fucked up. You got to pay the price. Cool. But how long do you pay that price?
I agree. But also, you got to keep in mind, he keeps doing things. He keeps doing shit to get him put back in jail. If he wasn't doing these things, he wouldn't be back in jail. Even if it's minor.
Right.
You're still doing things you have no business doing. That's where the problem is.
Right.
See, that's the problem. People, he only did... Nigga, you shouldn't be doing only anything.
Yeah.
You should be just chilling.
Right.
You shouldn't be out here. Change up the music content or just don't put music out at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or just do your shows and do your old shit. Don't put new music out about bitches, drugs, money, and guns. Don't ride dirt bikes in the middle of the street. Just don't be a nigger for fucking however many years you're alive. Stop doing nigger shit and they'll fucking leave you alone, B. Like, what's so hard about that? But I do agree. It is fucked up. He's in there for a grip. I don't even know how long. Did they say how long?
5 years.
Oh, well.
3 to 5 years, I think it's.
Oh, it might be over.
I doubt it.
It might be over.
So off that, Eminem dropped a new single.
I hate it.
Nah, fam.
I hate it.
So here, a couple weeks ago, we did hot takes, right?
Yeah.
And my hot take was that Eminem's album was going to be trash.
Like, whose mans is in his corner? Let him do shit like that.
No, hold up. And that was based off of Walk on Water, right? Mm-hmm. Which everybody, it was, if there was at any point there was a polarizing opinion about a song, was that some people loved it, most people hated it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was, everybody complained that there was no drums in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people were like, Ruben, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
All right. So I get it.
Okay.
I get it. Listening to, if you take Walk on Water, backtrack before that. If you take the freestyle on BET Awards,
okay,
take Walk on Water, listen to Untouchable.
He's doing too much.
Hold up, listen to Untouchable, then combine that with what Crooked dropped. Fam, I get it.
I get it too, but it's too much, bro.
He's the voice. He's the voice of the
much.
voiceless.
It's too much.
No. He's the mainstream voice of the voiceless.
Yeah,
if you listen to Untouchable,
we get it.
Huh?
We get it.
No. If you can get it,
like, we get it, bro.
But the we as hip hop
and the song's not even fire. That's the whole
Untouchable.
I loved horrible.
It. I loved it.
Black Boy, what the fuck?
Not only
really?
did I
shut up.
Not only did I love it, but it made me go back and listen to Walk on Water and appreciate Walk on Water more.
Nah, I'm good. Like I said, I don't like the fucking pro black music. I just don't like it. It's too much.
Eminem is arguably the biggest pop star, hip hop, rap, super mega star in the history, outside of maybe Hove, in the history of rap.
He is. Rap is not that old, so yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
well, true, 20 years.
Yeah, it's not that old.
And for him to come out with this statement,
but he's been doing this for years.
But this is different.
It's
this is
not,
a different level.
You know why it's different? Because there's Twitter and there's Instagram, and everyone has an.
Not even that. Because
he's been rapping about this for the last however long he's been out. He's said the same shit about Bush in every fucking album.
No, but you take it from this perspective. When he did the shit about fuck Bush, white America, and all that other shit, right? His lead singles and his music was more popish, right? He was attaining. He was going after those sales, going after that, teeny bopper market, this, that, and the third. Now, mind you, he's 40, 50 years old, however the hell old he is,
right?
And his music obviously would mature, but the shit and the shit that he's talking about, taking consideration the world that we live in currently, the shit that he's talking about and how he's talking about it and how he's presenting it to the world is different, dog.
But
this shit is different.
On the flip side of that, the content is different, but the content he's talking about is what's in the forefront. So is it not the same thing he's doing? Because that's what's selling right now. People want to hear that. Everyone's being done wrong, pro-black this. But it's kind of the same thing. You may not want to admit it. It's kind of the same thing. He's targeting that popular demographic right now.
But let me tell you, I disagree with you there because not everybody wants to hear it. That's the opposite. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that.
They want to
shit,
hear
man.
that shit.
Not you and I. Hip hop people want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so you don't want to hear it.
I don't want.
I want.